night had almost spent itself on another winding lane. The moon hung low behind the hills like it hated leaving again. The blacktop wore a silver coat from the dew that settled down, while sleepy farms and quiet fields still hadn't heard a sound. My headlights reached another curve, then disappeared behind, leaving nothing but a memory and the miles I'd left behind. The dashboard clock kept moving on, but I never felt the race. Every second on this lonely road was time I wouldn't waste. Every night eventually ends, but the road keeps carrying on. When the blacktop meets the morning and the stars begin to fade, every mile becomes a memory that the daylight never takes. When the blacktop meets the morning, hope is waiting with the sun. Every midnight country road reminds me life has just begun. The old red barn beside the creek caught the very first gold light, trading silver shades of moonlight for the colors of daylight. A weathered windmill slowly turned, greeting every passing breeze, like it had welcomed every sunrise for 100 faithful years. The fields were waking one by one, wrapped in mist so light and thin. The birds began their morning songs where the cricket's choir had been. Still I carried midnight with me in the quiet of my soul, because some roads don't disappear when the daylight takes control. The moon may leave the sky, but it never leaves the heart. When the blacktop meets the morning and the stars begin to fade, every mile becomes a memory that the daylight never takes. When the blacktop meets the morning, hope is waiting with the sun. Every midnight country road reminds me life has just begun. And the ones I'll someday find. Every journey left a fingerprint upon this heart of mine. Some were filled with lonely moments, some with laughter on the breeze. Every mile became a teacher, every night a memory. The sunrise climbed above the hills, painting gold across the land. And somehow every answer came without demanding plans. The road had done its quiet work without a single word, teaching truths too simple to ever need to be heard. If another restless evening finds me chasing distant skies, I'll know exactly where to go when daylight says goodbye. These country roads have raised me one midnight at a time, turning ordinary moments into stories that survive. When the blacktop meets the morning, I'll remember every turn, every moonlit mile that taught me some lessons must be earned. When the blacktop meets the morning, I'll be smiling with the sun, knowing every peaceful midnight drive was worth every mile I've run. When the blacktop meets the morning, sunrise filled the windshield. The moon slipped beyond the western hills. The highway stretched into another day, but every midnight mile still lived inside my heart, waiting for the next long drive. Blue mile marker 88 caught my headlights in the dark. It was just another number on the road, but it left another mark. The moon was riding shotgun with the stars stretched far behind. Every mile kept pulling loose the heavy thoughts inside my mind. The highway dipped into a valley where the fog hugged every field. The quiet carried something honest that the daylight rarely feels. No traffic filled the mirror, no deadlines crossed my view. Only blacktop and forever painted in a midnight blue. Every mile that slips behind me leaves another worry there. Blue mile marker 88, don't let this night grow old. Every winding country road has another story told. Blue mile marker 88, keep leading me along. Every mile beneath these tires feels like another song. A withered watermill stood silent beside a sleepy stream, turning only in my memory like a half-forgotten dream. A gravel road disappeared beyond an old split rail fence. Somewhere out beyond the darkness, life was making perfect sense. The smell of cedar filled the cab, mixed with fresh-cut summer grass. The breeze rolled through the open window like a friend from seasons past. No billboard stole the skyline, no towers touched the stars, only fields that seemed to stretch beyond where heaven starts. The road keeps teaching quiet lessons to every heart that slows. Blue mile marker 88, don't let this night grow. Every winding country road has another story told. Blue mile marker 88, keep leading me along. Every mile beneath these tires feels like another song. The eastern edge began to glow in shades of amber and pale gold. Still the moon refused to leave its faithful post along the road. I eased my foot upon the brake, not wanting dawn too soon. Some journeys earn a slower pace beneath the fading moon. I realize these lonely highways never really feel alone. Every bridge and every back road carries pieces of my home. Not because I've lived there all my life or carved my name in stone, but because these quiet miles have shaped the man I've grown. The world will wake in a hurry, running faster than it should, but these roads keep reminding me that slow can still be good. A heart doesn't need a finish line to know where it belongs. Sometimes all it really needs is another midnight song. Blue mile marker 88, you've carried me tonight through every winding country curve beneath the pale moonlight. Blue mile marker 88, your memory won't fade away. Every mile became a promise I'll remember every day. Blue mile marker 88, when another night begins, I'll find these faithful roads again and let the journey win. The blue sign disappeared behind me. The first birds welcome dawn. The moon surrendered to the sunrise, but the road kept reaching west, waiting patiently for another midnight ride. There's a place between the moonlight and the morning's first hello, where the blacktop tells its stories only midnight drivers know. Every mile feels unspoken, like a page still left to write, while the stars hang over fence posts, keeping watch throughout the night. The windshield framed the heavens like a picture made for me, every constellation dancing over fields and cedar trees. The radio stayed silent, so my memories took the wheel. Funny how an empty highway can make a restless spirit heal. No one here but moon and miles, no one rushing time. Miles between the moonlight, every heartbeat finds its place. Every winding country highway slows this fast-paced race. Miles between the moonlight, rolling steady through the night, where every lonely traveler knows everything will be alright. Mailbox leaned beside the road, paint peeling off its name, still standing through the seasons, sunshine, snow, and rain. An old oak spread its branches wide across the county lane, like it had spent 100 years welcoming the same. The scent of hay and wildflowers floated through the open air. The only traffic was the breeze passing softly everywhere. Somewhere in the distance, a lone barn light still glowed, proof that even quiet places carry warmth along the road. The farther that I travel, the lighter my heart feels. Miles between the moonlight, every heartbeat finds its place. Every winding country highway slows this fast-paced race. Miles between the moonlight, rolling steady through the night, where every lonely traveler knows everything will be alright. The eastern sky grew brighter with a ribbon made of gold. Still the moon refused to hurry, leaving silver in the cold. I eased back on the throttle just to make the moment last. Some roads deserve remembering long before they've even passed. Every bridge and every crossroads, every weathered wooden sign became another quiet lesson that this life is more than time. It's the people that you cherish and the places that you roam. Sometimes home is simply found where your wandering heart feels known. When tomorrow starts demanding more than any soul can give, I'll remember these still moments, teaching me how life should live. Every midnight has a purpose, every sunrise has its cost, but the road keeps gently finding everything I thought I'd lost. Miles between the moonlight, still shining in my soul. Every mile is stitched together, pieces that once felt torn. Miles between the moonlight, where hope and heaven meet. I'll keep chasing quiet highways with these rolling country dreams. Miles between the moonlight, till another dusk arrives. I'll keep believing every road can change a person's life. Stars slowly faded, the morning breeze rolled in. The highway stretched beyond the hills, and somewhere beyond tomorrow, the moon would meet these roads again, waiting for another midnight drive. Backroads never sleep at night, they just trade the sun for stars. Trading busy afternoon for headlights passing through the dark. The yellow line stretching the sleep like an old familiar tune. Every mile keeps rolling west beneath the faithful summer moon. The fields are dressed in silver dew, barns where shadows proud. The only thing that's breaking through is a lonely whippoorwill sound. The window's down, my left arm out, resting on the driver's door. Funny how these quiet roads always leave me wanting more. When the city shuts its eyes, these highways come alive. Back roads never sleep, they keep calling out my name. Every mile feels different, but somehow stays the same. Back roads never sleep, they know every dream I've chased. Every bridge and county line helps another worry fade. Back roads never sleep, they keep rolling through the night till the morning paints the fields with another brand new light. An old feed store stood empty now, its porch light burning low, like it stayed awake on purpose for every soul passing below. A weather vane atop the roof turned gently with the breeze, pointing nowhere anyone could own, just wherever hearts find peace. The river curled beside the road, reflecting every star, making heaven look so close, you'd swear it wasn't far. A single boat set tight ashore, rocking with the tide, waiting for another morning as I kept on with the drive. Every bend is another lesson, every night another chance. Back roads never sleep, they keep calling out my name. Every mile feels different, but somehow stays the same. Back roads never sleep, they know every dream I've chased. Every bridge and county line helps another worry fade. Back roads never sleep, they keep rolling through the night till the morning paints the fields with another brand new light. The eastern sky began to glow, soft against the fading stars. Still I wasn't ready yet to leave this rolling boulevard. Every mile had given me a memory to keep, proof that life keeps moving forward even while the back roads sleep. Then I caught myself just smiling, 'cause I knew that wasn't true. These roads don't ever close their eyes, they're always waiting there for you. Long night reed I delves the fields, and evening comes again. They'll welcome every wandering soul like an old lifelong friend. and every mile keeps proving how simple life can be. Backroads never sleep, they keep singing through the night. Every curve keeps reminding me everything's alright. Backroads never sleep, they've been faithful all along, turning ordinary moments into unforgettable songs. Backroads never sleep, even when the dawn appears. Their stories keep on riding with me through the passing years. The sunrise warmed the valley, the moon slipped out of sight. The tires kept their gentle rhythm, because somewhere after sunset, the back roads would awaken once again tonight. Headlights found an old dirt shoulder where the pavement turned to stone. The county map quit making sense, but I never felt alone. The moon was climbing through the branches over sycamore so tall, like it had been waiting all night long to answer one more call. The gravel popped beneath the tires like a steady snare drum beat. Every bend revealed another view no postcard could repeat. The hollow wrapped itself in stars, the ridge stood dark and proud. Out here the silence spoke much louder than the noise behind the crowd. Sometimes getting lost is the only way to find. Headlights on the hollow road, carving silver through the night. Every turn keeps whispering everything will be alright. Headlights on the hollow road, guided by the moon above. Every mile reminds this heart the long way's always worth the love. A weathered cabin came into view, with smoke rising from the flue. One porch light burning soft and warm against the midnight blue. An old hound lifted up his head, then settled back to sleep. Like he knew every passing traveler had promises to keep. The creek ran just beside the road, over smooth and ancient stone. This gentle song kept pace with me through a world all on its own. The air smelled fresh with pine and earth after yesterday's soft rain. Simple things become unforgettable on a lonely country lane. Every winding back road knows a story yet untold. Headlights on the hollow road, carving silver through the night. Every turn keeps whispering everything will be alright. Headlights on the hollow road, guided by the moon above. Every mile reminds this heart the long way's always worth the love. Eastern ridge wore shades of amber as the stars began to fade. Still I drove a little slow, wanting one more memory made. The birds were just beginning to greet the coming day. While the moon quietly surrendered its watch along the way. I realized this winding hollow had changed more than my roads. It had untied the knots I'd carried, replacing fear with truth. You don't always need a destination to know exactly where you've been. Sometimes all you really need is another road that never ends. Every mile writes another verse no pen could ever trace. Every quiet midnight journey leaves a little grace. If tomorrow calls me onward, I'll answer with a smile, knowing every faithful highway has already been worthwhile. Headlights on the hollow road, still glowing in my mind. Every curve has left a memory no daylight could outshine. Headlights on the hollow road, where moonlit dreams unfold. I'll keep chasing peaceful nights as these country stories grow old. Headlights on the hollow road till another dusk arrives. These midnight roads will always keep the best part of my life. Quarter moon on exit 49, hanging low above the pines, like an old friend waving me along. One more time, one more time. Tires found their steady beat on a road that never sleeps. Though the towns had closed their doors, the highway had promises to keep. A faded motel buzzed in blue with a vacancy still lit. A rocking chair on the front porch swayed like someone had just left it. The air smelled sweet with clover fields after an evening rain. Every breath reminded me why I always came this way. No schedule on the dashboard, no destination in my hand. Quarter moon on exit 49, you're lighting up this heart of mine. Every curve and every bend feels like meeting an old friend. Quarter moon on exit 49, the world can wait another night, as long as these old country roads keep rolling underneath these ties. A weathered grain silo stood alone against the velvet sky, holding decades of forgotten days as the seasons wandered by. The railroad crossed the county road, its steel shining pale and white. A freight train's distant whistle echoed, then melted into night. The window stayed wide open as cool air filled the cab. The only thing I carried now was everything I had. No deadlines, riding shotgun, no worries in the seat. Only miles, acquired freedom, keeping perfect company. The farther that I travel, the lighter this heart feels. Quarter moon on exit 49, you're lighting up this heart of mine. Every curve and every bend feels like meeting an old friend. Quarter moon on exit 49, the world can wait another night, as long as these old country roads keep rolling underneath these tires. First hint of dawn appeared like watercolor on the hills, but the moon stayed just a little longer, watching over a field so still. I smiled at every mailbox, every fence and gravel drive. Funny how the quiet places make you feel the most alive. I thought about tomorrow's mile still waiting somewhere near, but tonight had already given me everything I came to hear. Not with words or melodies played across the radio, just through every winding highway only midnight seems to know. Life keeps changing like the weather, rolling in and rolling out, but these roads have never failed me when I've wrestled with my doubts. They don't promise easy answers, they don't claim to know it all. They just keep stretching toward tomorrow every time I hear them call. Quarter moon on exit 49 keeps shining while the stars align. Every mile has led me here, leaving less and less to fear. Quarter moon on exit 49, I remember this sweet ride when another midnight finds me with the moonlight as my guide. till another journey starts. These faithful roads will always have a home inside my heart. The quarter moon faded slowly. Morning gathered on the hills. The engine hummed one final verse, and somewhere beyond the sunrise, another lonely handler was waiting for tonight. Black coffee in a paper cup, steam rising in the cold night air. The clerk just smiled and wished me well, like he'd seen 1,000 there. The engine turned with one deep growl, then settled into stride as Highway 40 stretched ahead with the moon riding beside. The white lines pulled me through the dark like a river flowing west. Every mile peeled away another layer of worry from my chest. The dashboard softly glowed in blue, the cab felt warm inside. Just me and this old pickup truck with a whole night left to drive. You can't buy peace in any town, sometimes you have to chase it down. Black coffee, white lines, moonlight shining through the pines. Every mile feels like a prayer floating in the midnight air. Black coffee, white lines, leaving heavy days behind. The farther that these wheels will roam, the closer I get to home. A lonely grain elevator stood against the quiet sky, looking like a faithful giant watching every traveler by. An old barn wore its weather proudly, bored silvered by the years, standing through 1,000 winters, holding laughter, holding tears. The creek beneath the county bridge reflected stars so clear, like someone spilled a handful of diamonds into the water here. I slowed enough to hear the current rolling toward the dawn, reminding me that life moves best when it quietly rolls on. Every road has room enough for hope to ride along. Black coffee, white lines, moonlight shining through the pines. Every mile feels like a prayer floating in the midnight air. Black coffee, white lines, leaving heavy days behind. The farther that these wheels will roam, the closer I get to home. sky was slowly changing from deep navy into gray. The stars held on a little longer for giving way today. Still I wasn't chasing sunrise or counting how far I'd gone, 'cause every peaceful midnight drive made this old heart strong. I thought about the miles behind me and every road ahead, how every winding highway had somehow cleared my head. Maybe that's the hidden blessing these country nights provide. Not changing where you're going, just changing how you lie. If tomorrow brings another burden, I'll shoulder it somehow, because these roads have taught me to live inside the now. The moon won't last forever, neither will the night, but every journey leaves a spark to carry toward the light. Black coffee, white lines, still rolling through my mind. Every mile has written down a story worth the time. Black coffee, white lines, the stars become road signs, pointing every weary soul toward a place that makes them whole. Black coffee, white lines, till the morning brightly shines. I'll keep driving these old highways, one faithful mile at a time. The coffee cup sat empty. The sky slowly turned to blue. The white lines kept unfolding, and somewhere past the sunrise, another midnight road was already calling me. Dashboard clock read 3:42 as another mile rolled by. The moon was drifting toward the west, still hanging in the sky. The radio found one final tune before it slipped away, leaving only tires humming low to welcome in the day. A lonely fence ran parallel to the old two-lane I knew. Each weathered post stood patiently covered in the morning dew. Somewhere far beyond the hills, the sunrise waited still, but tonight belonged to moonlit roads and every quiet hill. Some songs end in silence, some roads never really do. One last song before dawn, one more mile to carry on. the stars still shining bright, holding on to one more night. One last song before dawn, before the midnight sky is gone. I'll let this old highway sing everything I couldn't bring. The windmill turned so lazily above an open field, like it knew that patient hearts always learn to heal. The old white church beside the bend still waited in the dark, its stained glass windows catching moonlight like tiny glowing sparks. A pair of headlights passed me by, we shared a simple wave. Two strangers on different journeys, both carried by the same long ribbon through the countryside that never asks your name, only asks that you keep moving when tomorrow calls again. Every mile leaves a memory, every dawn begins tonight. One last song before dawn, one more mile to carry on, with the stars still shining bright, holding on to one more night. One last song before dawn, before the midnight sky is gone. I'll let this old highway sing everything I couldn't bring. Eastern sky wore shades of gold, soft against the fading blue. Every star surrendered slowly, like they hated leaving too. The moon became a silver ghost above the distant trees, still holding on to one last hour, riding with the morning breeze. I realized this faithful road had given more than miles. It gathered broken pieces and returned them with a smile. No matter where tomorrow leads or what this life may bring, I'll always hear these highways whenever the night winds sing. The road has never judged me or the places that I've been. It simply keeps unfolding around another bend. If I ever lose my footing or forget what matters most, I'll come back to these midnight roads where hope still is the most. One last song before dawn, let it echo all night long. Every mile has changed my heart, from the very first to last. One last song before dawn, where every dream still carries on. starry stars above. The first rays touched the blacktop. The moon slipped out of sight. The highway kept its promise that every ending is just another road, waiting for the night. Chrome reflections caught the moon across my old truck's hood, turning every mile of blacktop into something bright and good. The windows carried cool night air through the silence of the pines. Every breath felt like a promise written between the white lane lines. The fuel was full, the sky was clear, no reason to turn back. Just another ribbon winding west across the railroad tracks. The radio stayed quiet tonight and I didn't mind at all. The road was telling stories only midnight could recall. When the stars become your compass, every mile feels right. Chrome reflections at midnight, shining underneath the sky. Every lonely road ahead feels like wings instead of tires. Chrome reflections at midnight, rolling steady through the dark. Every mile leaves one more light burning softly in my heart. Grain truck sat beside the road outside a weathered store. Its engine cold, its workday done till another morning's chore. The porch light glowed above the door like it had for years before. Some things never need to change to mean a little more. A narrow bridge crossed Maple Creek with the water calm below, holding every passing star inside its gentle flow. I eased across without a sound, watching moonlight gently bend. Every crossing on this journey felt like meeting an old friend. The farther from the city lights, the brighter dreams appear. Chrome reflections at midnight, shining underneath the sky. Every lonely road ahead feels like wings instead of tires. Chrome reflections at midnight, rolling steady through the dark. Every mile leaves one more light burning softly in my heart. Past your fences like an old familiar face, watching every traveler find their own unhurried pace. No finish line was calling me, no clock to race against, only peaceful miles unfolding one by one without regret. The first hint of dawn appeared a pale blue in the east. Still the stars refuse to leave like honored wedding guests. I smiled because I understood what these midnight roads had shown. Sometimes the longest journey is the one that leads you home. I've learned that every winding road can carry hope anew. Every detour has a lesson, every sky a different blue. When tomorrow starts another page, I'll gladly write it slow, because these quiet country highways always give me more to know. Chrome reflections at midnight, still shining in my eyes. Every winding county road feels like paradise. Chrome reflections at midnight, where the cool night breezes flow. Every mile keeps proving there's no better place to go. Chrome reflections at midnight, till the sunrise takes its turn. I'll keep following these faithful roads with another dream to earn. The chrome caught the morning light, the moon faded beyond the hills. The tires kept their steady song, and another quiet highway was waiting just beyond the dawn. The dashboard clock read 2:03 as another county line rolled by. A weathered sign with faded paint pointed underneath the sky. The moon was hanging low and bright like an old porch light above, guiding every restless traveler searching for a little love. Cornfields swayed beside the road like waves beneath the breeze. Their shadows stretched across the lanes, dancing with the trees. The world had settled into dreams, but these tires kept their song. Some nights are simply made for those who don't mind driving on. The farther that I wander, the more I understand. Crossing county lines at 2 a.m., leaving yesterday behind again. Every mile erases doubt, every turn works it all out. Like the road is always known just where I've been. Crossing county lines at 2 a.m., where the stars still feel like old friends, with the windows down and nowhere due. These midnight roads keep pulling through and remind me who I really am. A lonely crane elevator stood against the silver moonlit sky, looking like a faithful watchman as another truck rolled by. The taillights faded in the dark, then vanished with the bend. Out here strangers wave like neighbors, even if you've never met. The smell of fresh cut clover floated through the open air, mixed with hints of cedar wood that drifted everywhere. No traffic horns or crowded streets, no race against the time, only steady wheels and open roads, keeping perfect plan. Every quiet mile reminds me simple things can still be gold. Crossing county lines at 2 a.m., leaving yesterday behind again. Every mile the race is down, every turn works it all out. Like the road is always known just where I've been. Crossing county lines at 2 a.m., where the stars still feel like old friends, with the windows down and nowhere due. These midnight roads keep pulling through and remind me who I really am. A wooden bridge crossed Willow Creek, its planks humming underneath, like every board remembered all the travelers it had seen. I slowed enough to hear the water moving softly through the night. Some melodies don't need a band when the moon is shining bright. The eastern edge of heaven wore a whisper of pale blue. Morning waited patiently, but the night still felt brand new. I wasn't racing toward the sunrise or trying to outrun the past. I was simply letting peaceful moments become the ones that last. I've chased dreams through crowded places where no one knew my name, but these old roads keep teaching me that riches aren't the same. A heart can find its fortune without a single gold coin won. Sometimes all it takes is moonlight and another rising sun. Crossing county lines at 2 a.m., that's when my soul begins again. The county sign disappeared, the moon slowly drifted west. The highway rolled into the dawn, and somewhere past the next bend, another midnight journey was already waiting. The radio gave up somewhere past exit 33. Nothing left but quiet static, keeping company with me. I reached to turn the volume down, but left it humming low. It somehow fit the empty miles on this forgotten road. The The moon reflected off the hood like polished Tennessee chrome. Every county line I crossed felt a little more like home. The highway rolled through open fields where nothing blocked the sky. Just endless stars above the trees, watching every mile go by. When the music fades away, the night begins to sing. Radio static and shooting stars, that's all I need tonight. No headlines, clocks, or city noise, just moon and dashboard lights. Radio static and shooting stars, keeping rhythm with my soul. Every mile beneath these tires makes a broken spirit whole. A weathered water tower stood like a lighthouse on the plain. Its faded letters barely showed after years of wind and rain. The crossroads blinked in yellow light, then quietly disappeared, leaving only open pavement and the songs inside my ears. A fox darted through the roadside grass, then vanished in the dark, leaving only tiny footprints hidden where the fields begin. The wind carried fresh-cut hay across the cooling night. Simple things somehow grow larger under moonlit country skies. Every quiet moment holds 1,000 things to hear. Radio static and shooting stars, that's all I need tonight. No headlines, clocks, or city noise, just moon and dashboard lights. Radio static and shooting stars, keeping rhythm with my soul. Every mile beneath these tires makes a broken spirit whole. One bright street crossed overhead and disappeared too soon. I smiled instead of making wishes underneath that harvest moon. Some dreams don't need to be spoken, some hopes don't need a name. They simply ride beside you till your heart's no longer changed. The eastern sky began to brighten with the palest shade of blue. Still I wasn't ready yet to say goodbye to this view, because every midnight highway leaves a little piece behind that somehow keeps on glowing long after sunrise finds. If tomorrow fills the radio with songs I've heard before, I'll remember how the silence always gave me something more. Not every answer comes in words or melodies we know. Sometimes they're written in the stars above a two-lane road. Radio static and shooting stars still echo through my mind. Every mile is left a light that time can never hide. Radio static and shooting stars rolling into morning skies. These faithful roads have shown me things that daylight often hides. Radio static and shooting stars, I'll come back every chance I get, because the finest songs I've ever heard were the ones the night never said. The static slowly disappeared. The stars surrendered to the dawn. The engine carried one last melody and another midnight highway waited somewhere. Beyond the sunrise. Northbound beneath the moon tonight, with an old map on the seat. Not because I lost my way, just chasing somewhere new to be. The tires hum a steady hymn that only travelers know. Every mile another verse in the story of this road. The cedar trees stand side by side like guardians of the lane, their shadows dancing on the hood beneath the moon's soft flame. The air is cool, the fields are still, the stars refuse to sleep, like they're keeping every promise that the nighttime gets to keep. When the world is finally quiet, that's when my heart speaks loud. Northbound beneath the moon, with the sky wide open overhead. Every mile feels like a prayer for every dream I've never said. Northbound beneath the moon, leaving yesterday behind. These country roads keep teaching me the strongest peace is found inside. An old tobacco barn appeared half hidden in the night. Its weathered boards and rusted roof still standing proud and right. A porch swing moved without a soul, just the whisper of the breeze, like someone from another time still rocking peacefully. A gravel road broke off to the east, vanishing among the trees. I wondered what old stories live beyond those quiet leaves. Maybe someone else tonight was driving just like me, searching not for somewhere else, but who they're meant to be. Every lonely highway carries more than passing cars. Northbound beneath the moon, with the sky wide open overhead. Every mile feels like a prayer for every dream I've never said. Northbound beneath the moon, leaving yesterday stay behind. These country roads keep teaching me the strongest peace is found inside. The horizon slowly softened with a ribbon painted blue. Morning waited patiently beyond the drops of dew. Still the moon refused to hurry, as if it understood some journeys should be savored longer than we think they should. The road beneath my faithful wheels had nothing left to prove, yet somehow every passing mile still found a way to move. The heart inside my chest again toward hope instead of fear. Amazing what one quiet night can make so perfectly clear. If tomorrow brings another road, I'll greet it with a smile, because every winding back road has made this life worthwhile. The destination matters less than every song along the way. The highway writes its finest lines before the break of day. Northbound beneath the moon, where every mile shines silver bright. Every bend becomes another chance to leave behind the night. Northbound beneath the moon, with these faithful roads to roam. I've learned the farther that I travel, the more this world feels home. Northbound beneath the moon, till the sunrise takes the sky. I'll keep following these country roads where restless hearts learn how to fly. Moon bowed to the morning, the fields awakened slowly. The road stretched beyond the hills, and somewhere farther north, another midnight waited for another drive. Fuel gauge climbed back to full as the clock struck 1:15. The station lights grew smaller, like a half-forgotten dream. I pulled back on the Highway 8 with the windows cracked just right. The cool wind carried pine and dust into the heart of the night. The yellow lines kept pulling me like an old familiar tune. The stars were shining brighter now around a harvest moon. The world was sleeping peacefully behind locked doors and walls, but the open road was wide awake, answering my every call. Some roads lead to somewhere, some roads simply heal. Midnight fuel and empty roads, that's the life I always chose. Leave the noise 100 miles behind and let the moon restore my mind. Midnight fuel and empty roads, every mile unloads a load. Nothing but these rolling tires and a sky that's set on fire. A faded drive-in theater still stood beside the lane, its giant screen now facing stars instead of weekend rain. I wondered how many first kisses had happened in that place. Now only moonlight filled the lot with quiet, timeless grace. The railroad crossed the blacktop slow, still reflecting silver light. Somewhere far beyond the hills, a whistle broke the night. It echoed through the valleys, then slowly disappeared, leaving nothing but the rhythm of the highway in my ears. Every lonely traveler knows the road is listening to. Midnight fuel and empty roads, that's the life I always chose. Leave the noise 100 miles behind and let the moon restore my mind. Midnight fuel and empty roads, every mile unloads the load. Nothing but these rolling tires and a sky that's set on fire. County line came into view, marked by an old wooden sign. I tipped my hat without a word, like greeting an old friend of mine. Every place I passed tonight left something good behind. A little more peace in my heart, a little less weight on my mind. The eastern sky wore shades of gray, morning wasn't far away. Still I wish these moonlit miles would somehow always stay. 'Cause every trip like this one reminds me what is true. The best parts of this life are found in the simple things we do. Tomorrow's waiting somewhere beyond another hill, but tonight belongs to dreamers who know how to stand still. The road has been my teacher, the moon my oldest friend, and every midnight journey makes me whole again. Midnight fuel and empty roads still carrying my soul. Every winding highway proves you don't have to lose control. Midnight fuel and empty roads, the farther that I roam, the more I realize tonight fuel tank was full. The stars slowly faded. The first light touched the horizon, but the road kept whispering, there's always one more mile before the morning comes.